Do not do to others what you do not want done to yourself. The essence of knowledge is having it to apply it, not having it to confess your ignorance. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. When you see a good person, think of becoming like her/him. When you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points. The expectations of life depend upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. It is not the failure of others to appreciate your abilities that should trouble you, but rather your failure to appreciate theirs. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. To put the world in order, we must first put the nation in order. To put the nation in order, we must first put the family in order. To put the family in order, we must first cultivate our personal life. We must first set our hearts right. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. The man of virtue makes the difficulty to be overcome his first business, and success only as subsequent consideration. Reviewing the day's lessons in the evening. Examining oneself in the morning. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. To be wronged is nothing, unless you continue to remember it. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. To go beyond is as wrong as to fall short. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. The superior man is distressed by his want of ability. He is not distressed by men's not knowing him. To see what is right and not do it is the worst cowardice. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Virtue is not left to stand alone. He who practices it will have neighbors. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. If your plan is for 1 year, plant rice. If your plan is for 10 years, plant trees. If your plan is for 100 years, educate children. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The noble-minded are calm and steady. Little people are forever fussing and fretting. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. The way of the superior man is threefold. Virtuous, he is free from anxieties. Wise, he is free from perplexities. Bold, he is free from fear. You make a mistake and do not correct it. This is called a mistake. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. To be able to practice 5 things everywhere under heaven constitutes perfect virtue: gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps.